When I was 9 years old, I was diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma. It's a rare bone cancer, and it surrounded my left hip, and I had to get my left hip removed in 2015. I did about a year of chemo and a month straight of radiation, and I've been in remission for 10 years now. My name is Joshua Griffen. I'm from Alva, Florida, and I'm in PC4. Before I came here, I was a boat mechanic, and I really enjoyed the job, but I wanted more of a job with purpose. After Hurricane Ian hit in Florida, and it completely leveled half of the west coast of Florida, I saw all the line crews get together and rebuild the town in probably 3-4 weeks. They had power back on for 90% of Southwest Florida. And I was like, that seems like a pretty cool job. Did some research into SLTC, and I did a Google search. I just searched up line schools and compared the differences in the schools and saw SLTC's graduation rate and their employment rate out of the school in 15 weeks. I looked what all included. I saw the crane certification, the CDL, Class A. I saw a bunch of certifications, so chose to come here instead of all the other ones. When I got here, I'll admit I was a little afraid of heights. Like, I didn't think I was, and then once we got up to that 35-foot mark, I was like, oh, it's a little high. But then once we climbed the 65-footer, everything else seems pretty low. It's not that bad. And then the more comfortable you get in your gear, like I'm pretty comfortable in my buck squeeze now, you pretty much know you're not gonna fall. It was a lot harder than I expected it to be. I thought the climbing would be pretty easy. It gets very tiring and you're very sore the first 5 weeks, definitely. And then vacations. Didn't know that was a thing coming here. And then our instructor called vacation and we went around every pole in the circle. And honestly, as much as I disliked the vacations, they made me a lot more comfortable at the height because you go up and down every single pole and then you take little breaks at the top and then you kind of climb all the way back down and you do around the whole pole with the whole group of guys. The instructors here are super helpful. You can talk to them about anything in their career and they're always willing to explain like what they've done, where they've worked, where they've traveled, the lines they've built. They're very helpful. They help a lot during the class time. They'll explain everything to you separately. If you need to ask questions, ask them. If you don't understand it, ask questions. The program was kind of what I was expecting. Not the climbing wise in the first 5 weeks, but everything else has been really good. Get out of the pole circle and going out in the field and everyone actually works and we strung line and built those lines out there. That's been a lot of fun. Favorite part of training has been the guys. Hanging out with everyone, getting to know everyone really good and figuring out how to trust everyone when you're out there. And it's a very big team thing. Like everyone has to be involved.